Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
This is playoff football in Chicago. The cold, the wind, the snow, and these Bear fans wouldn't have it any other way here inside historic Soldier Field. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller. On first down, Freeman. Quick slant here to Woods. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Throwing on first down, Freeman. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Back to throw. Freeman. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Looking to throw. Freeman. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered.
And Freeman lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now this throw caught left side. And he's brought down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. But Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
On third down, Herbert. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be fourth down. They'll try it now with Mostert. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's off the mark, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Well, let's check on the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire around block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. That's Isabella open on the right side. Touchdown! Andy Isabella. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are on the board first here in this division round matchup. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 6-0 our score after 1. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off the option, here's Akers. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now Green, staying on the ground. Let's hope he's all right. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the gun on 3rd down, Freeman. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Off the bootleg. Freeman. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete. It's Daz Newsome. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. On 1st down, it's Fields. Rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hansen. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Wide open receiver complete. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Khalil Herbert punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears will add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Rams ready to go on offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Freeman. Throw right side complete to Carter. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This is caught. It's Woods. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Freeman. Forced out to his left. And he works free. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking it.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Off-play action. Freeman. That's complete to his running back, Carter. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Freeman. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods from 21 yards away. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. snow, but it's up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Fields. Being chased out left. He finds his man, complete. That's Hansen. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Buying time to his left. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one.
And a loose football.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So we've come upon halftime, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Takes it at the 7.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
From the 35 on second down. Fields. And this one's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Andy Isabella. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
This time, the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw. Freeman. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, give them a good 10 yards on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. And for right side here, complete. Play fake, now Fields to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Rolling to his left. Throw left side, complete. That's Hansen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On play action, Fields. Flushed out right. Touchdown Bears! Andy Isabella saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bears continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Freeman. And that is incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Back to throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They'll run. It's Carter. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation. to throw. Freeman. And this is going to be incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on third downs, and it's costing them.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. On second down, Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. As they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They hand it off to Mostert. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And now with the play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. That's going to set him back 5 yards. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Open man is Newsom. He's got it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They try again with Cohen. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And they give this time to the tailback. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. Again, it's Cohen. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. To the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. Touchdown! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
He's going to let it fly. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. And the Bears will fight on another week as we say so long, everybody.